There are various different genres in horror. There's zombie films and there's vampire things and there's supernatural things. But to me, the scariest is realistic horror because as the audience, you can relate to that and you can feel like that could be me in that situation. And that, to me, was the key to the the Strangers movies, is to always keep it real. Making 3 movies back to back is a challenge on its own. Making them not back to back, but making them on top of each other is even more. I loved it. I love a challenge. But for the whole crew and the cast, it was a really unique situation where we could literally move within one day from a scene where somebody's covered in blood with torn clothes to 2 hours later being pristine, beautiful hair, beautiful clothes, world open to them and everything looking sunny and nice, and then back to horror. So I made emotional charts for the actors to follow at a scale of 0 to 10 emotions, and figuring out in each scene where you are emotionally exactly, so that we have a consistent arc within 3 movies. Because your natural instinct might be, when you are here, at night in the middle of the forest in this scary situation, is just to go all out, start screaming and crying and just being totally hopeless. But if you do that in every scene, then the movie is just one thing and has no peaks and valleys. So you have to kind of figure out exactly where you are. There are certain genres that the audience really enjoys seeing in a movie theater. And one of the strongest ones is horror films. And there's something about that experience that, first of all, seeing it alone at home is too scary. And secondly, you just don't get that communal experience, which is when there's fellow moviegoers and there's your partner and friends and so on. You are in that dark world of the movie theater, and you and the silver screen, and you get to relate to the story and the characters. You get to put yourself into the story. You get to live those cathartic experiences safely in your seat. You get to gasp and scream and then laugh a little bit because you're a little bit embarrassed that you screamed, but you realize everybody else jumped as well. Mm-hmm. So it's almost like a party in the movie theater. And that's why I think the only real great way to see a horror movie is in the theater.